Hello and welcome. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn, this is the Amazon live show. We're just going to go live on Amazon. So if you just bear with me, 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, we can get that going. What we have to do, you see, is we start our live stream off on our social media, and then the stream through a special code goes over to Amazon, where we can show ourselves on Amazon. So I'm just going to double check everything is working. It is looking good so far. That's what we always like to see. And I'm just going to say, let's go over to here and check my Amazon page. And the thing is, we need an iOS device, so I'll be talking about that. This show is all about live streaming and the fact that you can live stream and actually make money. If you love live streaming, there's absolutely no point in doing live streams where you don't make money. So hold on 2 shakes. So we have to set our stream going in. Set it going in Amazon, and come on, baby. Yeah, we're good to go live. So we are just going to go live on Amazon now. And now we can say welcome, hello, and welcome to all the Amazon viewers. Thank you so much. So I'm actually just going to type in, just going to say welcome, Amazon viewers into the chat. And that's a nice thing. See, we are live on Amazon. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or indeed even LinkedIn, then you can, of course, come on over to Amazon, go nickwood.live, and you should be good to go. So I'm just going to double check that the Amazon stream is going. There's a little bit of an issue by the looks of it. Not quite sure why that is. Maybe that just needs refreshing a touch. It's looking good. Come on, it says the stream is good. So I'm not quite sure why it is not why it's not doing that on Amazon. We shall see how it goes. And the thing is, when you go onto Amazon, if anyone is watching on Amazon, please can you just drop in the comments just to let me know, because I've got it on my screen on my computer, and it doesn't look like it's starting. So that means that Amazon could chuck us off at any time. So it's a little bit weird and wonderful. So let's hope that it just does come on. Just going to double check the stream here as well. Looks okay, but it's not showing on Amazon, which is the whole point of the show. Because what I want to talk about is live streaming and making money while you live stream. One of the ways you do that is by live streaming, not just on our social media, but also onto our Amazon live stream sites as well. So I'm quite confused as to why that's not happening. And so we're all on there. I can see us on the social media side. But what I might do, guys, is I might just reset the Amazon stream because it is not going so well. So listen, guys, if you're watching on social media, hang tight, because I'm actually going to change it on Amazon. This is the joys of live streaming. You never know, it could all go horribly wrong, but we like to hope it goes nicely right. I'm just wondering if we're showing on any of the products pages. I'm just checking that out as well while we're here. So I'm doing an iPhone 12 review. That is not looking so clever. So it looks like we might have a little issue on our Amazon site, which is a bit annoying, because it's actually showing us it's actually showing us 6 viewers, but there is nothing going on. So just going to pop into the other live stream, see if there's other things going. So that is saying that. Let me just click on that. Got my good friend David Chat is live streaming right now as well. Let's click on mine. No, for some reason it is not playing ball. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it off then before Amazon decides to penalize me. And I'm going to reset it. and let's try again. So actually, this is a very good example. Let's use this as the example. So we're using BeLive, my favorite live stream software, and because we're using BeLive, and a lot of people at BeLive are in the Ukraine, let's put up our special Ukraine branding. Let's put that one up. Oh, no, you can't read that one. I've got my logo in the way. I wonder if we can do that one. That might be better. Okay, yeah, we stand with Ukraine. So hold on. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you, hopefully I'm going to be able to show you on this phone how we set up an Amazon live stream. So, right, here we go. So we got our phone here, and we have a little app, and that is the little Amazon Live app there. I don't know if you can see that. Tap on that. That is takes us to our Amazon Live page. Now, see, that's it. I've got 48 viewers, 48 views already, and there was actually nothing going on, which is a bit annoying. So what we have to do, we have to set up a new one. So press the plus button, and that gives us a new little show, and we can pull in some recent thumbnails that I've uploaded on my phone. These ones were made. These ones I'm going to use were made by Bev. Absolutely fantastic thumbnails. Thank you, Bev. Brilliant. So we're going to be calling it "How to Get Started with Live Streaming." Let's pick that one. Okay, so that then goes in our header. And what we have to do is we have to add some products. Now, luckily, I've got lots of products already on my phone. So I'm going to go select all the ones that I use for getting started with live streaming. I'm going to use all my old favorites, and some of these I'm going to show you in BeLive as well. So we've got the iPhone 12, we've got the Logitech camera, we've got the ring light, the Yeti microphone, always in there. We've got the newer lighting system, the green screen behind me. You can talk about that. We've got the earbuds, always good to talk about those. And what else can I put in there? We've got the projector. We've got the hard drive. We got that. Yep, that's all good. Can't bear to comment on this. Yeah, fair enough. And of course, we have got a couple of awesome drones. Going to talk about earpods. I'm also putting the iPhone earpods in as well, because I do talk about those. I've got something on my wish list. I do have a GoPro. Love it, but it is now 6 years old. I really want the GoPro 10, and I'll tell you why in a little while. So as a thank you for staying with me, to be honest. So we've got those. I'm going to put in the products. We also have, I just got a couple of extra items. I just want to pop in 2 amazing new drones in there as well. And let's pop that in there too. That will keep us going for a while. I can always add during the live stream. That is providing the live stream plays ball and it works. So let's have a look at that. Let's add the title. The title will be How to Make Money Live Streaming. See, types in how to make money live streaming. Not sure if you can see that. Hopefully you can. Save that. Now I'm going to select, I'm not going to show a start time now. We've got a choice between phone camera or external. I'm picking external because we got using BeLive, my favorite live streaming software, allows us to put what we call an RTMP code in, which allows me to live stream not only on social media, but that is the code that then goes directly to my Amazon storefront. And so from that, I can say preview. I get a little pink go live button. When that's pink, that means the stream is up and running. So hopefully that will now work. So gives you a countdown, 3, 2, 1. Now, hopefully this will work. And I just want to say though, good morning, Christina. Lovely to see you. I haven't seen you for ages, Christina. So it's lovely to see you. Okay, so now it's saying that we are live on Amazon. So I'm going to say hello, Amazon again. Hello, Amazon. And pop that in the comments. And so hopefully now, guys, if you're watching, I'm just going to double check, because if you only just tuned in, we went live on Amazon a minute ago. Yes, now we're live, and it didn't like it for some reason. Wasn't playing ball, but that's the joys of live streaming. You just carry on anyway. No one died, so we're now definitely on Amazon. So welcome Amazon viewers, welcome everybody else. If you're watching on social media, that is perfectly okay, but if you want to come and join me on Amazon, then it is nickwood.live. Type that into your URL, nickwood.live. That will take you to my Amazon page, and actually I'm going to show you my Amazon page so you know when you get there. Let's go Nickwood. That's Amazon page, and because I'm using BeLive, I can share with you and show you the screen, so you know exactly where you're going to go. And there it is. Pop that in the stream. Ta-da! There you go. So that is the Amazon page that you will be going to. As you can see, there is the video on screen. So we've got one viewer on Amazon at the moment already, so that's fantastic. So if you want to pop over and join us, and there you can see this is the carousel of the products. Okay, and what I always like to start off with is one of my favorite products. So just before I do that, I'm just going to take off the Ukrainian branding. So we stand with Ukraine, and take off Christina's comment, and we are now good to go. Okay, so let's talk about my favorite item, and that is the iPhone 12 Pro. Now, this is the biggest selling iPhone to date. It's their bestseller, and there's a couple of reasons for that. A, it is awesome, and the sun has decided to come out, so let's just pull these curtains a little bit to the side. That'll make life a little bit easier. Yeah, this is the iPhone's biggest seller, the iPhone 12 Pro. It is absolutely incredible, and for a few reasons that I absolutely love it. Firstly is that, of course, Amazon I better just pop it in the carousel. That's it. Firstly is, of course, Amazon brought out the 13 and the 14. If it's not out already, it should be out any time now. Amazon love to, bring out more than one phone a year, which means that when they bring out a new phone, the older phones reduce in price, and that makes them a real bargain. Now, this at the moment in the carousel, you can pick up this phone, reconditioned, fully unlocked version for $780. An absolute bargain, because do you know what you're going to get with that? You're going to get so much. Now, I think this is better. It is as good as the iPhone 13. I think there's one or two tiny little buttons that you can press on the 13, which makes life a bit easier. But there's nothing you can't do on that you can do on this, particularly when it comes to video. Now, this was a big phone for Apple when it came out, because it was the first phone they introduced that had more than one lens. So it had optical zoom as opposed to just digital zoom. So it's got a brilliant little telephoto lens on there as well, which gives you 2 times up and down optical zoom, along with still the 10 times digital zoom, which is amazing. Now, there's also got an AI bionic chip in it, which has got allows it to have an amazing feature which crisps the images even further. So you get absolutely brilliantly crisp photographs, not just in nice light, but also thanks to another genius little thing they have in this called LiDAR. It also takes amazing video and photo in low light. And I went to my nephew's wedding back in November last year, and he got married in an old abbey, Combe Abbey in Birmingham in the UK. So this is a converted abbey, must be about 500 or 600 years old, converted into a hotel, but of course they kept all the outbuilding the same. So the light is not the greatest in the hotel, so it's all artificial light, and some of it is quite low, particularly where the wedding ceremony was taking place and they walked through the aisle. This phone took the most amazing photos, I would say as good as the professional photographer that was there as well, and she was very good, to be fair. But this, with low light, took amazing photographs, amazing video as well in super low light. I was blown away by the results that this phone got. Now, the other thing to know about this phone's video is it can also shoot video in 4K ultra high definition, which is amazing. We're on Amazon, particularly for today. So we're on Amazon, so we're using 720, which is standard definition, so like CD quality. We can use 1080 HD high definition for if we wanted to stream using BeLive, we could do that. But also we could use on this phone, we could stream in 4K ultra high definition, so it'd be super crisp. Mind you, that might not be quite what you want to see. Me up close in 4K would not be a pretty sight, but we have that option now. When you do that, you are going to create some chunky video files, but because also we can change the frames per second, you can then take what you record, you can make some brilliant slow motion. I did some great ones of some ducks flying. I need to upload that so I can share and show you exactly how we did it. But it's got absolutely amazing camera. If for no other reason, you could use this just for your camera. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an iPhone. It also makes and receives telephone calls. It is super 5G compliant. It'll be on, I mean, we're in the UK, so we don't have much 5G around here, so it sits on 4G. If it finds a 5G signal, it will pick up that automatically. Also, getting back to the camera and the video, the other thing you can do, and it doesn't come as standard, you have to go in and change it in the settings, but also if you're an editing nerd and you really want full control, then you can actually take all your photos and your videos and have it in the RAW format, RAW format, which allows you to just control the whole optical gambit. Absolutely fantastic. But you have to switch that on in the settings, go to the camera settings, switch on RAW for editing, and you'll be good to go. Now, the other thing that people talk about with an iPhone is they go, but the battery goes down. Well, I tell you guys, actually, it's quite funny. I use this all the time, not just for my normal streaming and scrolling and surfing the internet, but I'm using it for shooting video, really taking it and using it for my business. And so I do drain the battery, and it still takes me about a day to drain it, but I drain it right down to about 3 or 4% quite happily, because it has got a super fast charge. It will charge up just over an hour. So just over 60 minutes, it will go from 0 to fully charged. So it's a super fast charger. You do need a Fire cable. So it is I think it was UK, it was 25 quid. So probably talking about $30 to get that charger. But also it will still charge in, on the slow time if you've got your normal charger. But also, here's another thing. It also has iMag. iMag allows it to, that's a wireless charge, so you can just charge it up wirelessly with iMag as well. So that is really cool. Now, this is the screen. You can't really see very well because it's just white. But that is also an amazing high definition screen. So if you're on Amazon, like we're on Amazon now, and I bet you Amazon watchers, you are Amazon Prime. I know you are, because half of Amazon users are on the Amazon Prime program. Why wouldn't you be? If you're buying stuff on Amazon, it gives you free shipping really fast. And for whatever it is, $7 a month, you'd be crazy, maybe $10 a month, you'd be crazy not to be on it. It will save you an absolute ton of money, but it also gives you access to Amazon Prime Video and so you can actually download or you can stream videos from Amazon. All that I streamed the latest Bond movie the other day, No Time to Die, and that streamed. But you can stream lots of TV shows and films that are in 4K ultra high definition. Now, the roundabout thing I'm trying to say is, on this screen, that makes a difference. It's not like just having any old screen. If you've got a high definition, and particularly 4K ultra high definition movie to see, watch it on this screen. Gamers, that is a big one for you as well. I know the quality of the screen. So yeah, it's not just a phone. It is an absolute joy. It's, I use it all the time. It is never far from my side. So that is the iPhone 12 Pro. And actually, if you're watching If you're watching on, if you're still with me on our social media, this is why I love watching. I love being on BeLive. My favorite live stream software is because we can do things like this, and that is we can show you. That's the Apple iPhone 12 Pro. Now, this is the thing. This is how we make money live streaming, guys. We're live streaming on Amazon, so people watch there, click on something in the carousel, then they will get a cookie dropped, and for the next 24, 48 hours, depending on what they do, and actually potentially 30 days. I was chatting to someone today. There's a cookie there, so you then get commission on things that people buy, anything that they buy. And so that's a really cool thing when you're live streaming on Amazon. But of course, some people don't want to live stream, don't want to go to Amazon to watch it. They like watching it on Facebook or YouTube. And that's the lovely thing about BeLive. See, I can bring up the picture of the Apple iPhone 12 Pro, my one, 128 gig. And that then drops into the comments my Amazon affiliate link. So in the comments, if you click on those links, then that will take you to the Amazon page with the iPhone on it, and that is my affiliate link. And so if you then go off, that will drop a cookie in your browser. So if you then go off and buy something in Amazon for the next 24 hours or so, then I will get commission. Now, commissions on Amazon are not huge, but you might as well take the commissions while they're there. So you can get all that set up. If you want to know more, obviously just look, there's a rolling tracker along the bottom there. Nip over to my YouTube channel. nickwoodvideo.com will take you to the YouTube channel. I have videos on how to set up, how to become an Amazon associate. That's how you get your affiliate links and what to do there. So go fill your boots on that. So I'm going to hide that. Now, the other thing I really love about live streaming with BeLive is that it has an additional camera feature. Now, I'm just going to pull that down a touch. So it's a little bit high. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit like that. What's that doing now? So we can actually show you things on another camera. Right, so I can pull that on stream. There we go. So you can see we have some batteries there. I shall tell you what those batteries are all about. We have an Apple Watch, iWatch, and we have my earbuds. And of course, because we are talking about the iPhone 12, we can put the iPhone 12 there as well, so you can see. So that's all good. So yeah, so that's good for doing demonstrations, and I shall come to that in a trice, because all those things that I've just shown you there, including all these things that are in the carousel. So that I can show you all the different things that we've got. So that's the iPhone 12. So that's what we need in order to go live streaming on. Hide that for a minute. In order to go live streaming on Amazon, that is what we need. So we got the iPhone 12 to do that. We need an iOS device. So it could be an iPhone or a tablet, what they call iPad. But yeah, iOS device to go live streaming with Amazon. Okay, so that's why we need that. Next thing we need is a camera, or, well, yeah, the next thing we need is a camera. We could use our phone cameras, but we're using third-party software because it makes life a whole lot easier. So what is the camera of my choice? And this one is, I'm going to pop it up in the, show it in the stream, and I'm going to pop it in the carousel on Amazon. Because it is on a amazing, it's got almost 20% off. Currently it's $65. And this is the Logitech Hd Pro 920. Now, you see, I used to have to do a complicated thing to show you it, but actually I can show you it now quite simply because I just got my extra camera. So I've got my in-stream camera, so I can actually take that off for a minute. And show you. Hey, there we go. That is That is, come on, Nick, that's better. That's it. That's our Logitech camera there, and it's a great camera, I have to say. It is fantastic. That will shoot in 4K in sorry 1080p. So that's a camera that will shoot in high definition quite happily, and it's one of those things. It's one of those first things that you would. Oh, need to put it in the carousel. What's in the carousel? Cool. Yeah, so that's one of the things that you would want to upgrade first of all. We've got the phone, we've got cameras built into our. I'm using an iMac, but whatever laptop or PC you're using has got a built-in camera. But the first thing that you probably want to upgrade would be your camera. So this is a great one. It's one of the biggest selling webcams that there are. It does amazing. It does an amazing job. It is really good. You've got full control over the focus, the white balance, the color, and the tinting. So everything there, saturation, contrast, brightness, you have full control. The other great thing about it is actually it does have its own speakers as well. So that will be a little not speakers, its own microphone as well, which will give it a little bit of an upgrade on your built-in mic for your computer as well. So it's a real, it's a real first timers webcam. But I've had this now for 5 or 6 years at least, probably longer, and it does everything that I want it to do. It just plugs in with USB into the back of your laptop or your Mac or PC, whatever you're using, and it works like a charm every time. Now, what many people don't realize though is if you buy any Logitech product, you're going to get access to something called Logi Capture. Now, this is another way that we can make money online and by live streaming. Logi Capture is an amazing piece of software that comes with all the Logitech cameras. So I just powered mine up, and I'm going to share with you that on the screen as well. So I'm going to share that window instead of that one. Hopefully that will work. And it's saying Chrome doesn't have permission to capture my screen, which is all rather weird and wonderful. So I guess there must have been a Chrome update while I wasn't looking. Oh, how frustrating. But basically, I'll just tell you about it myself then. Let me just put my camera settings back how they were. There's it. Okay, yeah, so basically it allows you to actually have a little bit like we have here in BeLive, where we can show in stream and out stream. You can have things so you can put yourself down in a corner or vice versa, like that. So you can have whatever's on your background rolling behind you. And this is really cool for, you've got a green screen function, so you can see behind me, I have the green screen. And so I could actually put something behind me, so a background. I could actually have my Amazon page behind me, showing, which would be really cool. In fact, I might do that for the next show. And so actually, we can use it in so many different ways. Not least is the ability we can use that to actually record ourselves giving presentations. And one of the most popular ways as a side hustle to make money these days right now is to teach what you know, sell what you know. Everyone knows something, and you only need to know like 1% more than someone who doesn't know to be the expert in their eyes. So just it's very, very simple. It's something we talk about a lot in our affiliate marketing, is that you only need, if you're showing someone how to do something, you only need to be one step ahead in order to bring someone through. So if you're on a journey, maybe you've signed up with me on one of the mentors programs, then I can take you on that journey. But if you then get someone else to sign up as well, and you're already one step ahead of them, then you can still take them on that journey. It's a super, super powerful thing to be able to do. So I'm just going to pop my phone back in its holder. So hopefully that will now work. Let's try and see where everything is. Okay. Just trying to now line up what I've done with the. That's the thing, isn't it? When we that's better. That's it doesn't like that. I've now managed to knock it right out of focus. My other camera. Oh well, not to worry. Seemed like a great idea at the time. Never mind. We shall use that again in a minute. So let's pull that off the screen. But anyway, so that's the Logitech Brio for you. That's just it's amazing. A C920, great introductory video in order to get started live streaming and making money here on Amazon. Okay, so what else do we have here? Now, it wouldn't be a show of mine without my favorite, probably my all-time, excuse me, I'm getting hot, and my all-time favorite piece of kit, and that is my microphone. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is my beautiful, beautiful Blue Yeti microphone. Now, why is this such a great microphone? Well, because it's got 3 condensers. It's got 4 different directional functions. In fact, I've actually got a video I can play. I can show you that talks all about my Blue Yeti. You see in my thing, I need to go to videos, manage videos. There we go. Hopefully that's still sharing the right page. No, it isn't. That's always going to happen. So I'm just going to quickly share the correct page. Manage videos. That'll be the one. Here we go. So I'm now going to pull that in. Oops, where have I gone? So let's pull that into the stream, hide that one. So these are my videos, and this is the one I want to share with you. It is where has it gone? Well, that's a bit weird and wonderful. It seems to have dropped off. How very strange. Oh no, here it is. Couldn't see it for looking. That's the fella. Okay, so this is the Blue Yeti microphone. So I'm going to just I love it. Every time we hit the screen click, then it takes us to another page which we're not sharing. So I'm now just going to quickly take that off, share with you the correct tab. That one there. There we go. Here we go. So this is me explaining all the beautiful things about my lovely Blue Yeti microphone. So while you do that, I'm going to try and sort out my other camera and get it focusing properly. Okay, so let me pop that on screen high up. That's better. I shall mute myself, unmute the Blue Yeti, and hopefully you'll be able to hear that all perfectly. So here we go. Let's hope. And this is the Blue Yeti microphone. It is obviously a thing of great beauty. It looks like a microphone. It looks like a microphone should look like, in my view. It is a multi-directional microphone. 3 condenser capsules, 4 pickup patterns. This headphone output is there as well. We can control the volume. We can control the mic gain as well. It's got an adjustable stand, and you can just literally, it is just plug and play. So when we talk about the voice patterns, the 4 voice patterns. So I've got it right now. I've got it called Cartoid, I think. So it's one directional, just to me, and the gain is set quite low because I'm trying to dial out some of the ambient noise. If I turn the gain up, you probably even hear the fan on the Mac. But yeah, so you've got one directional,
It also has bi-directional. So if I'm chatting to someone, I've done this before when I've interviewed people from across a table for podcasting, then I've had it bi-directional. So it picks up my voice and picks up their voice as well. Also, you can have it another setting in all the settings that are available here. These settings you can then have multi-directional. So if you're in a room, then and you've got maybe you've got a band or a choir, multiple people talking or singing, then that would be perfect for doing that. And it's also a stereo microphone. So if we set it to stereo, then if I walked from one side of the office to the other, you would hear me go from one ear, one speaker to the other speaker if you're listening in stereo as well. Quite an amazing thing for this brilliant microphone. This is the adjustable stand. We can move it around. I have it on a desk stand because my desk, I have a plastic cover on a wooden desk which numbs the noise. But equally, it can have, with its attachments here, you can screw it into a different mic stand so you can have it all directions. Here is, say, the volume button. If you plug it in with your headphones, and here's the pause button. So if you're going to do a big cough or a sneeze, hit the pause button. But do remember to then take yourself off pause afterwards. And I shall resist doing my big pause joke.